Too many.
Okay, we should be there.
Hopefully people can hear us.
I'll check it out.
Anyone signed on?
Yep, there are a couple of people.
Oh, good. Well, welcome to the new year, folks. This is our first meeting of the new year. Hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year. As usual, Danielle is not coming in, you said, Deb, or she just
I don't think
playing coy?
She probably has someone over there with her, so.
Oh, okay. Well, the town clerk's report was a little more money collected in taxes, and that was about it. I know that the town clerk and the selectman's assistant have been working diligently to convert all our files into a new format so we can make things and do things quicker and more accurately the first time. We've approved the agenda.
It says no memory card. Well, when I click on it on Facebook,
Yeah.
I'm getting no memory card.
If you can't see anything, folks, that's to be expected. Hopefully you can hear us.
See, David?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but it should be there. You sure it's...
I don't know. See, where am I gonna
Move that timer along. No, where you were on the timer bar. Yeah, move. Click way out.
click? Oh, there,
Yeah.
okay.
You went back to the beginning.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
have a memory card.
Sorry, David.
That's all right.
We're in business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks, Dave. So we approved the December 20th minutes. And there's 2 weeks' worth of bills to be approved since we were not in business last week. Selectman Power and myself are doing a meeting today as Selectman Stacy has a continuing family problem. He thought he might be in today, but we haven't heard anything. Few bills from Shopping Guide concerning our, some of the notices that were put in. We do have our sheriff's report. Which indicated really 4 issues, separate issues as opposed to the normal run-of-the-mill items. An arrest warrant was served. A sexual assault investigation was terminated. We participated in the Wreaths Across America. And a person had an arrest warrant when they found when it was the traffic stop, so kind of a quiet month of December, at least the first part. I don't know how far into December this report goes. Probably the last week. I know there was an issue at a bowling alley a week or so ago, which is not reflected on here. Animal control. Extensive log. With Elm Street, Molten Hill Road. Molten Hill Road, the animal control officer asked the deputy to go with her, trying to have the owners of the animals understand that they have to take care of the animals. So that's will be an ongoing issue, along with Elm Street. Planning board, we're not quite sure because there's nothing on the agenda for tomorrow. We're not quite sure whether there's a meeting or not. Probably check the town office tomorrow to make sure if you'd like to come.
It is just a workshop regardless.
Okay. And on the planning board of the appeals board, there's a variance being requested at 1029 North Road. And on frontage, reducing it from 250 feet to 126 feet. So the applicants will be there, the CEO will be there, and hopefully they can resolve the question, the issue. Anything on solar update, Secaucus update?
No.
Nothing?
No.
We've had a busy time getting the purchase and sale agreement for the mill property finalized. Our attorney has our acceptable draft, I guess you'd call it, or our acceptable proposal. And I'd say we're probably 95% in agreement right now with the people who wish to purchase the mill. The process now goes from our attorney will talk to their attorney about the two changes actually, and if they agree, we can set something up in the next week or so for the purchase and sale agreement to be signed.
Understand that this still is going out many months, if not years. This is not the culmination of the project.
Right. Culmination of the project will be when the Stanley building really gets resolved a month after that. So we're not sure when that's going to be. In conjunction with that, the Stanley building hearing was rescheduled, and it's for January 5th, this Thursday at 2:30. if you're interested in listening to the dialogue, go on the town website. It'll give you the ID, meeting number and the ID number to sign in and listen. No one can participate except the attorneys and the judge, but we certainly can listen to what's going on. As a little note, we lost our septic system for some reason. This morning, Anderson came and said it was not their problem. Our CEO bought a snake and with David got in and put gloves on and fixed the problem. So we're back to being able to flush the toilets, which was certainly comforting to us older folks. David had a list of tree growth non-compliance. Did you want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, the issue is notification. And Debbie was nice enough to include the tree growth law in here. And if you look at what is the back of the fourth page, I believe. It's number 7 on the law. Notice of non-compliance. Yeah. Basically, if a landowner has not complied with requirements of tree growth law, and they have property in tree growth, meaning in this case that they haven't renewed their application, which expire every 10 years, then we need to send written notice by certified mail informing them of this fact. And we have, as is noted on the first couple of pages, there are, and I'm not sure I can read that, Deb, is that 46?
40.
40
Yeah, out of
114?
yeah.
So 40 out of 114 are out of compliance in this.
In that they're over 10 years.
Yep, and some of them are quite a bit over 10 years. So the dates on here, Debbie, are expiration dates, right?
Correct.
So here's one that expired in 02, 03, 19, 07, 11. I mean, that we need to notify these people.
Yeah, I highlighted them all. I don't know if it showed up on
Doesn't
your
show
thing.
up, no.
No, sorry.
But, I mean, this is a state program. We're getting reimbursed for it.
We should be
We
in
better
compliance.
follow up on
Yeah.
our part of it. So
Mhm.
in the next couple of weeks, I think we better do this. We're already past the requirement that they get it in by April 1st, because it says if we send the notice with fewer than 120 days before the deadline, then they have 120 days from the date of the notice, which means 120 days. Well, 120 days for April 1st, which is our
Friday, May.
tax day, would be January 1st. So, anyways, we need to do that. I don't know why it's been let go for so long.
Okay. But this, so that means 40 certified letters that go
Right.
out the book.
Yep.
All can say basically the same thing. I mean,
I will
Pretty
have
close.
to read what the notice says. Yeah. They can say the same thing. I don't know whether they have to be specific to
As to
that
the
landowner.
location and all that
Right,
stuff. Okay.
yeah. Yeah. If they do, it's okay. We can do a mail merge. We can do it.
Our computer systems are sophisticated enough to.
Our computer systems and our users are sophisticated enough, yes.
All right. Okay. I don't know what we're going to be getting the road commissioner. He's kind of busy fixing roads right now, but 52 Smith Road, and I received 2 other emails on a couple of other roads that needed some type of repair. And I forwarded that to those to the road commissioner.
Okay.
We did have a request that someone, could we use ARPA funds for road repair? So, I put it on the list to be looked at for our next special town meeting. I will have to get, I don't know whether that can be an approved project or not. I suppose you could say it's a safety issue. You can't get down the roads, you
Yeah, possibly.
can't respond, so.
How can you pick one road out of the whole town?
Well, I know, that's a problem too. So we'll put that into the mix with anything else that people come up with
Mm-hmm.
and try and prioritize it and see what's going on.
Yep.
Our town clerk came in to say hello.
Hello?
Thank you.
I just mentioned that you got a few more tax bills or tax
Yeah,
payments.
just a little bit. Nothing really new to report or anything, just working on year-end stuff and trio payroll for next week, so nothing really new.
So the new systems that you guys have been working on for a couple of months now, or maybe longer, that's just about complete?
Well, I'm working with trio now. Deb's done her piece. Now I turned on my piece, so now I can work on it, so. Yep.
Month, week, day?
Couple days, I got.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, so you think another week or so, we should be all,
We should be able to do payroll Tuesday
All
on
right.
trio. Hopefully.
Yeah, if we can't, we still have QuickBooks as a backup.
okay. Now you gonna run those simultaneously, or?
Maybe. We'll see what Trio looks like first. If we're iffy on Trio, then definitely.
Okay.
I've talked to Joe twice today, and I think it's gonna be fine.
Oh, good.
Yep.
That's always a good sign.
You have more faith than I do.
All right, really nothing else that we haven't talked about. Spirit of America, we're looking for a person to receive the award, Outstanding Community Service. A few years ago, we did do Doug Hawkins. But we'd be certainly interested in, if anyone wanted to nominate someone, we'd be happy to review it.
Do you want that on the website, Ed?
Yeah, that wouldn't, not a bad thing. Thank you.
Let me give you some information on it.
So, no one wants to do anything over the holidays, folks, so it's not much else going on. Well, there's probably a lot, but nothing else that we can affect. Jeff's here. Do you have anything, Jeff, you'd like to?
Well, a few things, but I was looking at the gas budget for the sheriff's department.
The who?
His estimated gas,
Okay.
and every single year it's $4,000.
Okay.
From 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So every year it's the same thing. Yeah, gas prices change, so I just didn't know why it's just always $4,000.
Probably because they don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know, Jeff.
Okay,
It's a,
all right.
tell me what the gas price is gonna be next month.
I can tell you, in 2016, it was a lot cheaper than it is now.
That's true. So but they're using more fuel-efficient vehicles now.
So it should go down.
Well, but then the cost goes up, so it balances out.
But we don't know how many miles it drives.
It's still being driven. No, I have no idea. I'm sure how they put their budget together. I don't know how exact they go.
Well,
Because remember, they're figuring fuel for their whole York County and all the contract people, it's like 7 contracts.
This is our contract deputy, it's put in for $4,000 every single year since 2016. If this came in front of my budget committee, I'd want to know how much of that estimated cost did he use? And then, and if he only used 3, then the next year he's only gonna get 3.
Yeah, but then the price, I mean, I
I'm just-
understand what you're saying, Jeff.
Of course you
It's
do. I'm just
an
bringing up
impossible
questions.
thing to budget.
I want to keep this simple as possible. It's 2023. I want to be as nice as I can. I'm just, just looking at, I was just looking at it. I had the report in front of me, and, I can understand his uniform going from 100 to 200. and
Yeah,
car
now
insurance-
things,
Car insurance maybe staying the same, but I don't know. Okay, that's all I got for now. I got some stuff for you, but
okay, thank you, Jeff.
you're welcome.
Anyone? I'm sorry, David,
That's
I
all right.
got you into the
I
mix.
guess just to
A
keep it
second
on,
before Jeff.
the record, I got an email in response to my email from our generator people. And they said, we're having trouble getting items shipped from the factory due to weather, due to pushing out delivery dates, trucking companies. And we're at the top of their list when they get everything they need for us. So I don't know what they have and what they don't have. But supposedly we're at the top of their list. And I'm still working on the printer to replace our big one next door. Hopefully in the next week or so I can have some firm ideas and we can get something in-house pretty quickly.
All right, and Jesse was working on the siding, I don't know how that's coming along.
Yeah.
When we were working on the
Do we know who that is? No.
local, all I know is it's a local guy.
Okay, I just thought might be somebody I could get in touch with, but
Oh, you could give Jess a call.
no, I'm not gonna bother him.
No, okay.
Thank you.
We'll do, and we're still working on getting this videotaped and
Oh, yeah, that was the third part, sorry.
so we haven't forgotten those things, folks. It's just that I think the federal government gave everyone too much money to spend. And now they can't spend it and whatever. Anyways, thank you for listening. We'll have more news for you next week, hopefully. Thank you.